Hi and welcome to Catty Comic Book Bitches. Today we're going to be ruining Hawkeye. It's this book.
We got a physical copy for once. This is new for us.
And we're reviewing a Marvel title.
Everything's weird today. So Hawkeye #1 is a new title Marvel's putting out about the other Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, which is super exciting because Matt Fraction's run on Hawkeye is one of my favorite titles ever, and I love Kate, and I was really excited for this one, so... Final verdict is it was alright.
Yeah. It's good.
It was alright.
The touches of humor were nice.
The humor was really good. Kate was pretty in character.
Good. Okay, I'm not as familiar with her.
Pretty much what I look for in Kate Bishop. She was, you know, funny in a wry sort of way. She didn't quite know what she was doing, but she was goddamn doing it anyway.
And like, it wasn't in the way that other apprentice superheroes, girls don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's in a, I am all of 2021. I've never done this before.
I'm just starting out.
I'm a newbie. Like, I'm a young adult. I'm figuring out who I am, let alone how to be a superhero, let alone how to be a private detective.
If you hear something, it's the cat, who is now vanished underneath the couch, so I can't get him and remove his toy. I'm sorry. Kate Bishop, freshly in Venice Beach, is starting her own private eye business, but like doesn't have a license. She foils a bank robbery in the first like 3 pages.
Just casually, like you do.
Like one does. And then she gets a client who is being harassed by some mysterious person on the internet. Of course it's a girl. Of course girls are getting harassed. This is our timely Gamergate plotline. So Kate Bishop takes the case, tries to track down the dude, enlists the help of some nerd.
Some rando in a computer lab.
Some rando. Catches the guy, and then our client gets kidnapped at the very end. Ooh.
It was fun. It wasn't like gripping, but it had some of the same spirit to it that Fraction's run did, which is, again, I'm really biased towards, so it's my bench line for a good Hawkeye comic. It had some of that same feeling to it. The art wasn't amazing. It was just, but it didn't bother me. It was nice.
The art from a is it pretty standpoint is pretty solid. Like,
yeah,
you can...
it sometimes gets a little muddy though.
Yeah, the actual sequential art part of it,
the panel composition is atrocious.
Bad. There were 2 different cases where I out loud said, "Oh wait, this is a 2-page spread."
It's so unclear. And like, places it looks like it should be clear, it still isn't. Where's that? They did this. This is a fight scene.
This is a 2-panel spread.
It's a 2-page spread of a fight scene.
I didn't realize.
It took me, so it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I guess. But like, I want to read it like this, and it's just...
It's something that, again, an editor should have picked up and said, no, you need to increase these gutter sizes, because something that simple would have fixed that problem.
Something, just anything, really.
Like, I know exactly how to fix that one, I know roughly how to fix this one.
This is a montage that's a cute montage, but just visually, I would have put them page.
Because that's how those types of
Because there's no indication here that we're going this way.
And there again, I know exactly how to fix that.
That's not how we read. Put these panels here and so on. That said, most of the comic's pretty solid. The art is cute. It's evocative of Aja's style.
Without being like,
without being...
we are doing Aja.
Without being just a copycat.
I think it's trying to communicate like, the things you like about the previous run, if you like that, we are going for that. That's what we're aiming for.
That said, whoever's writing this is so incredibly heterosexual.
Cait isn't, BT dubs.
I don't know if anyone's picked up on this, but Cait Bishop is incredibly bi. And like, this is so hetero. This is the very first thing when it's listing people she knows. As you know, Clint, Jessica Jones, America Chavez.
Her ex-girlfriend?
Former teammate, current bestie.
Gal pals. Just gals.
Just gals being pals.
Being pals with their tongues.
That said, I did love this. This was it's another
This is from Private Eye application.
It's another cutesy thing that reminds me of the Fraction Run. They occasionally did fun things with the credit stuff. So this is really cute. And it's just a fun way to start out the comic, even if the font is not handwriting, but Comic Sans. I'm willing to let that lie. But I really enjoyed Cait's narration. It was lots of fun, very in character. It had that kind of humor I expect from Cait Bishop. And again, it also reminded me of Fractions Run. Like, this was very evocative of Fractions Run, which is why I liked it. It was also just that day-to-day feeling while also being... Like, it's definitely not Young Avengers. It's definitely not an Avengers title. It's that day-to-day, you know, I'm doing this Private Eye thing, I'm figuring out how to do things kind of story. It's smaller scale. Obviously, it's leading up to something bigger scale. If you see the last couple pages where she gets kidnapped, it's all dramatic and oh.
It's a really good introduction to the character, and for all that it may be evocative of Fractions Run, it's also evocative of color noir, which is like, or neo-noir, where it's not as dark as noir, but it still has the main character narration, narrating their life and their thought processes, and also, you know, that thing at the end where the narration is like, maybe I can do this, while we see the client get kidnapped. That sort of juxtaposition of what's going on in the narration is total noir, totally the type of junk that I love in noir.
It was a fun play on genres.
This also looks like, not quite Miami Vice, but like that same beach detective type cover.
Yeah, no, it's...
Like, they're definitely hammering in on that.
The beach detective look, her I Heart Spidey sweatshirt, like, just wearing a sweatshirt in general, but like, it's so good. And she's so Cait, like, she says something out loud and the fisherman's like, what? Nothing, sir. Please continue to go about your fishing business. I love it. They did an effect showing how she looks at things with a hawk's eye. Little purpley circles, like zooming in on things, yeah. Which was really neat. The labels were really, you know, they were fun and goofy. It was good. I just keep coming back to how hetero this book is.
So it's not only hetero in that we are ignoring that America Chavez is too damn hot for this planet, but also, like, there's a running joke of hot California abs that she keeps on noticing.
And never once does she notice a girl.
Which is just disappointing, and also, like, there are girls with hot California abs.
We're so hetero, I'm just...
Which is odd, because the client has a girlfriend.
Yeah!
Like, casually mentions
they
a girlfriend.
threw that in, and yet Cait is so hetero, and just...
She better date that cute girl from the surf shop.
The TLDR is, it's evocative of Fractions Run if you like that.
It's evocative of neo-noir if you like that. It's a great introduction to the character if you don't know what's going on with her.
And it's a fun standalone kind of, it doesn't tie into the big universe as much, so much that you need to know what's going on. For example, I have no idea what Marvel's doing right now, but I'm really excited to get the next issue of Hawkeye.
Pick it up!
Yeah, it's good.